Hello, how's it going? We're here at the OES Centre Belfast for the Capital XTRA Music Potential 2018 and we're doing great. Come on, see how we're doing.
Second chances, all escaping from me. Give me answers, cause I regret what I see. Second chances, all escaping from me. Give me answers, cause I regret what I see.
I'm John and I've been taking part in the studio production workshop. We've been getting tracks from, some tracks that the guys already had, and we've been building tracks from scratch and learning how to clean them up and make them sound, going from sounding sterile to sounding kind of like big and full and with energy. Like a lot of people might know that things like this exist. Like you can have a career in music just writing, or a career producing. They think it might be like a million miles away. So something like this would just show that it's it's attainable. You can do it. If I could play music for the rest of my life, I'd be happy out. But I'm really interested in producing and working in studios. So even if I was working in studio for the rest of my life, I think I'd be happy out.
All escaping from me, give me answers, cause I regret what I see.
For the past 2 weeks we've been doing a songwriting bootcamp, and we started off just by speaking about songwriting and talking about our different methods and how we would discipline that to craft a song. And we went straight into it. We were songwriting every day. We were mixing up groups so that pairs were changing in different genres, were changing and trying to steer it into an urban world. And then we got studio time. We were just recording about 5 tracks a day. It's been an incredible 2 weeks and hectic. Ideally what we wanted was for there to be a bigger understanding on songwriting, and there would be just more of a discipline on songwriting in terms of some days you don't really feel like it but you're in a session anyway, and things like this, and just a real inspiration and coming together. It's so nice as a songwriter whenever you write on your own to be put into sessions with someone else with fresh ears, and we wanted to use it as a networking where songwriters within Northern Ireland can meet each other and then in the future jump into sessions to get, and stuff like this. And then we wanted actual final tracks that the ones that have applied and been a part of the programme are able to upload and use as their content and live shows. So we completely all targets and goals were blown. We've completed so much more than what we thought we'd be able to, and that's just down to the fact that the ones that have become a part of our songwriting camp were just beyond talented. So the songs are incredible and we're so excited about them.
My name's Jo and I work for PPL. So the workshop I was delivering today is all about CVs, interviews, particularly aimed at those not necessarily in the music industry. So actually how to differentiate between what a good CV looks like and what isn't, but then also thinking big about, the creative industry too. So we did some comparison work between a quite creative CV versus what was sort of a standard CV, and just drawing some comparisons there. And getting people to thinking about what those challenges are really, and getting them to think about, what are the challenges that I face when I'm writing a CV? Is it that I'm looking at a blank screen, or is it actually getting those words down on paper? There's lots of, everyone has their own challenges with it. So once you've got those identified, then you know how to work and what you need to do. So did a bit of focus work on that, and then we moved into interview skills, just top level, some sort of do's and don'ts, things to look out for, preparing for it, and all that good stuff, so yeah.
Hi, my name's Shannon O'Neill and I am the coordinator of the Music Potential programme in Belfast. I'm the Youth Engagement Manager with the OES Centre. So the last couple of weeks have been absolutely amazing. So MPX has went off with a bang. We've had so many young people through the doors who just have never had the chance to create music and to be involved in music, to learn more about music. And what we're coming away with is product, is content, and I suppose for me the biggest thing that we're coming away with is young people who are so much more confident in their abilities and who know that they have a future in the music industry, that it's not just a dream, that it's something they can achieve, and that's been amazing.
I would like to be a recording artist, hopefully be signed to a label and just make music non-stop, because it's my passion and it's great to like write everything down. It's great for pain, it really helps you express yourself. Over the past few weeks I've been working with all types of artists from all different backgrounds across the country. I'm working with live instruments, which has been amazing because I've never worked with live instruments before. So it was a new feeling that I've always wanted to learn and always wanted to work with. So having the opportunity to do that was like amazing, and everyone's just been so kind and so friendly. Things like this is important because it brings people together. So like if someone's not from a music background and may have no knowledge, you're putting them with an artist, someone who's had experience, and you know, bouncing ideas off each other, and you know, and teaching that new person how to do it. And at the end of this course, that person could be walking away with the knowledge they got from not just that person he or she worked with, but from like everyone in the group.
You can hold my hand because I love you the most, and this feeling that I have is rushing through my bones, and the closer that I get to love, I already know that I'm with you. I have been doing the songwriting course in the Capital XTRA Music Potential and the OES Centre. Well, the first week we did a lot of co-writing, kind of finding each other's vibes and sound, and we recorded a lot as well. Like it was really fast paced. Very, very interesting. Ate a lot too, which was great. And then the second week, this week, it's been insane. Like developing the tracks and topping up what we had already, and finishing the songs that we started in the first week, and just having a great time, really. I think things like this are important because if I didn't have this, I'd be away doing something completely unnecessary and a waste of my time, and I wouldn't even have the tracks. That's the best thing. You don't walk away from this course without tracks, and that's essential for a musician. But yeah, just tracks and knowledge and wonderfulness.
Yeah, I suppose I wanted to get involved in the live event side of it because I plan to start my own SOR music with my own name being Stephen O'Rourke, hence where SOR comes from. So I was hoping to get obviously advice from industry experts and to kind of learn exactly what's required to make an event a success. Coming from a musician background and having been in touring bands myself, I have a general idea of, you know, what it takes to run an event from start to finish. Areas for me that I would find a weakness would be knowing, I suppose, the general sound. It's something that I've never been kind of had to do anything with. So running, like getting a general kind of scope of stage setup, sound, tech sort of stuff, and the kind of backside of that, that's where I'm kind of feel I need to brush up on. In terms of the whole finance and planning side of it, I'm just looking forward to get, you know, better tips and improve on that. But definitely kind of the actual tech side of it, and just knowing a bit more about that for, although I obviously plan on hiring sound engineers and lighting engineers, just to be able to speak to them a bit more in their own language.
the start I was very nervous and I couldn't speak and I couldn't sing in front of anybody. I'd done it at home when I had my speakers in my room and stuff, and I wouldn't go out and perform, and I feel like I'm ready to go out there and make something of this, and the opportunity I've been given is amazing. So I'm really thankful to Capital XTRA and to the OEM Music Centre as well, and all the other artists for helping me with this journey, and hopefully it grows, so I can't wait.
My name is Ethan Owens, I'm front of house engineer. I'm on the studio course. The reason why I'm involved with this course is that I would like to learn more because of my events experience. I don't really know a lot about how to record live. That's why I would like to learn more about. That's the reason why I am predominantly on the course. Future with music, because of my experience as a front of house engineer, hopefully go on a UK tour soon, if that is at all. If it can be done, I guess, but try to work doing as much as I can, trying to do sound, lights, whatever I can.
My name's Gavin. I'm taking part of the Capital XTRA program because I want to be a producer and I wanted to work with other people, get to know other singers, as live sound engineers, and people that I could potentially work with in the future. I would love to get more into music production. At the moment at home and within the program we've been studying production, so we've been using programs like Logic, and I would use Ableton myself. With the help of the program, I would hopefully like to get into working with some of the singers from the songwriting group and perhaps have them sing on some of the tracks that we're working on, and perhaps get some of the live instrumentalists to play maybe guitar or drums on one of the tracks.
So I'm taking part because I wanted to learn about the different aspects of event management. So across the 2 weeks we've had tutors coming in to talk to us about health and safety, stage management, tour management, production management, events in general, and the PR side of things. So one of the things that I'll take away from the course is just all the people I've met and the networks that I've made and all the tutors that have come in to talk to us, and all the knowledge.
Every step, every question, every time I feel the pressure, every single operate as I am sitting in the session. You're gone but not forgotten, I will say to myself really just to stop myself from bouncing off the walls and acting crazy. I'm not slipping back into this world to be in my life so easy.
I'm McGowan and I am a tour manager, artist manager and musician. We're helping with the songwriting guys, and we're just kind of showing them the ropes and building dynamics and songs and just getting some really good stuff out of it. I would like them to get that songwriting is a craft and it takes time, like everything, to develop. You're just not suddenly good at it. So the more time you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. And a lot of the guys have aspirations to like play live and to be recording artists and these sorts of things, but to do that, it starts with good songs.
Whenever I first came here, it was mostly poems and stuff that I would write, and I went straight into songwriting like the first day, and throughout like the course I wrote like 5 or 6 songs on that's already been produced and stuff, and it's all recorded, so it was amazing getting to do that and getting experience behind it with all the different artists and musicians and songwriters, and it was just amazing getting to see everybody's different abilities and what everybody brought to the table, and working with other people and co-writers and working on a song, coming up with something really class, like, so for me it was probably one of the best experiences I've ever done, and I'll be taking a lot away from it, and I'll be hoping to pursue a career in the music industry now, which I didn't ever think was possible before, but now I definitely see that in the future. I'm really excited about it.
My name is Jamie Nelson. I'm a DJ and music producer and I work for Giga Training. I am teaching the studio production workshop on Logic Pro X. I'm hoping a lot of the students today are going to come back with a lot of inspiration and realizing that making music, you don't have to be crazy technically talented, you don't have to be crazy musically talented, it's just imagination and putting the time in and putting a lot of work in. I've had a lot of fun. It's probably been the most fun I've had working anywhere because all the people have gelled so nicely. It's like a little family, and I've been amazed by all the music that's come out, and I've actually got to make some that I really enjoyed myself, so it's been great to meet a lot of really creative, really talented people. Everyone's got some talent in them, and you just need a bit of time to bring it out.